Welcome back to the Raw Reviews channel. And guys, I am super excited right now because we are going to review a very special figure, which is the S.H.Figuarts Yamato from One Piece. Looking at the front of the box, it is jam-packed with all these amazing accessories right here in this little window. Of course, you can see the figure right there. You get this really cool side little picture with Yamato right here. Her name is also here on the window. The S.H.Figuarts logo right there, the One Piece logo, bunch of little stickers right here with the brands. And then here on the side, you do get this amazing little shots of the figure in action. Of course, you get these ones with Yamato, and then this one showing the additional face for Luffy. Here in the back, you do get little other steals and stuff of the figure, showing some poses, things like that. Little description, some warnings down here at the bottom. And then here on the other side, you do get her name, as well as a little steal right here. And then on the bottom of the box, you get that amazing little mugshot of Yamato right here and her name. And that is one thing I like, is this really vibrant, I don't know, it's a very interesting color, like an aquamarine, and I really like that. And then of course on top you do get that Luffy little cutout. But I'll go ahead and open her up and see what's inside. Opening up the side of the box, you can slide out the tray just like this, and look at that. That is a crazy amount of accessories. So I'll go ahead and open her up and we can see her out of the box. And then I was seeing right here real quick on this side of the box, and it does have some instructions of how to place the face plates, and then she does come with a stand, which we'll look at in a sec. But here she is out of the box, and look at her up close. She looks incredible. I love just the overall look of this figure already. I mean, it captures everything that we know about, with the character Yamato. I love the vibrant colors that go throughout the outfit, of course the hair, and like I usually do, I'll go ahead and start from top to bottom. Looking at the head, it is an amazing sculpt. I love the face print right here. You get that vibrant orange color in her eyes. Of course, she does have printing in the eyebrows as well, but the main thing that I love about this figure is the hair. Look at this. This is so cool. This is an individual piece, so it has a lot of movement right here. You can see it goes up and down very nicely. I like the little accessories she has in the hair, her horns. It just brings the character to life. But going over the articulation, it's very smooth, as you can see, and it really helps out because she does have a joint right here at the neck as well as top of the head, so you get plenty of movement here, side to side, all the way back and forward. Looking at the torso, she has this really cool tank top styled kimono, of course, where she tore the sleeves, but overall it looks exactly like the one she wears in the anime and the manga. Has some little detail or logos right here, has this neat printing on the bottom, and then this red sort of undershirt, I guess. And then here in the back, it does continue with the tank top. Has some little wrinkles for some detail, but yeah, I like it a lot. And as far as articulation, she does have a ball joint right here at the sort of mid waist, so you get some movement here, side to side, back, and forward. Look at the arms. The arm does stick out very well. It sticks out right there, as you can see. Her arm does go all the way around, but oh wait, maybe I can't show it. There you go. Just with the ribbon, it does interfere a bit, so you have to move it out of the way, like I just did. But other than that, I do like how she has a butterfly joint. So yeah, you get tons of movement right there. Helps support the arm a lot. I believe she has a swivel here on the shoulder. It looks like it though. Oh yeah, she does. It does swivel right there. The elbow does go all the way up. It is a double jointed elbow, so that's nice to know. And then she does have articulation at the wrist and at the hand. The other side as well. Arm sticks out right there. Does go all the way around, as you can see. She does have that butterfly joint like I mentioned before. Her elbow, of course, goes all the way back. That's very nice to know. She does have a swivel right here near the shoulder and articulation at the wrist and at the hand. Looking at the waist, she has this ribbon here tied around her waist, and I'm not sure what the technical term is for this ribbon, or what the official name is. I'll just put it down here once I find out. But I just love how it actually looks like it's woven in, and it is made of a hollow plastic, so super lightweight. It actually has, like I was just showing right there, two individual joints, so you can move it around. It's like a ball joint on each of the ribbons where it ties, just allowing for better articulation, I guess, when you're doing some of the action poses. And moving on to her legs. Of course, she does have this bottom half of her kimono. It's in this beautiful red sort of color. And I do like because every part of her outfit right here is made of a looser plastic. So helps out a ton, as I'll show right here. She does do a full-on split, just like that. I believe she does go into a same position, just like that, yep. And all the way back, right there. And then it's kind of hard to show, but she does have, thinner legs down here on the bottom. And she does have a swivel, which is good to know, on both her thighs. And then, as far as the knee joints, they do go into a, sort of kneeling position. And finally, looking at the feet, it's pretty cool. She has these sandals, and just like Luffy, this is a neat feature. The toes actually move along with the sandals, so that's a really neat little detail right there. The foot, it has free roam. There's nothing getting in the way. Goes up and down perfectly. And now we'll move on to the accessories, starting off with the faceplates. Yamato comes with 4 additional faceplates right here, and I'll show them on the figure. To put on the faceplate, all you want to do is take off her hairline right here. And most S.H.Figuarts figures are like this. Once you've got the hairline removed, you can then sort of shimmy out the faceplate, and then you can then place the other faceplate right here. Goes on pretty simple, and then you put back on the hairline, just like that. Here she is with her smiling expression. Here she is with an excited expression, an angry expression, and finally a mad expression. Up next, we'll look at all of her hand accessories. This Yamato figure comes with 11 additional hands. To put on another hand accessory, just like other figures, you're going to want to take off the hand just by shimmying it off just like that. It then reveals the peg in which you can place the other hand accessory on there, just like that. You can make a ton of different combinations with these hand accessories. Here's both open hands. And then she has some unique ones like this one right here. It's very interesting because it's very large, as you can see. But I was seeing on the box, and this one's for putting her hand on her hip. So that's pretty cool. And then she has this one, which is almost like a handshake one. Pretty interesting. But this one is, my favorite hand accessory. And it's when she's talking with Ace. Oh my gosh. It brings back so many good memories. And there's tons of mobility. That's what I'm loving so far with this figure, is just the way that she's very free. I love this, the articulation on this figure. It is amazing. And this hand accessory is similar to Megumi, which is another one that we had done a long time ago on the Anime Heroes line. If you remember, his accessories are like this too, where you do put both joints together, and this is a single piece, but it makes it almost like a new sort of like joint, like she's actually holding both of her hands, so that's pretty cool. And for her last accessory, you are going to need these sort of like open hands, just because it's a really big one. And the accessory in particular is the final accessory, which is her bat. Taking a close look at the bat, of course, this does have a name as well. I just totally forgot about it. Oda had put a name for it somewhere. I'll put it here as well. But very, very interesting. You'd expect this accessory to be very heavy and sort of like, throw off the balance. But interestingly enough, just like her ribbon, it is made of a sort of like hollow plastic. But I just love that it still gives off that feeling of being a bigger accessory without the weight. Now, to put on the bat is pretty interesting. So, what you're going to do is the bottom part right there with the circle actually comes off. And this is pretty cool, giving you the ability to put it inside of her hand. Then you want to stick it back into the peg. There is one side that lets it go in. Let's see if I can find it real quick. It's kind of hard trying to find it. Come on. There it is. So then once that's done, you can then place the bigger part right here within the grasp of her hand, just like that. And there you go. Look how awesome. But yeah, look how cool. And that's the other thing I love, is that the hand accessories, they move in a way that, gives you free range with doing really cool action poses like this. I mean, look at that. This is like a statue almost. And real quick before I forget, here is Luffy with the additional faceplate, as you can see. So here he is with a big grinning smile. It looks really good on him, and I mean, this is also one thing I am going to talk about in my overview in a sec, but I am loving it. And real quick, here's a side comparison with Yamato and Luffy. It is pretty crazy because she does measure, I believe, almost 7 inches, if I'm not mistaken. But for a figure of her size, you're definitely gonna need her in your collection. I'm gonna talk about more in the overview, but just putting this out there before I forget. And before I move on to the overview, she does come with this stand accessory, but I am gonna put it together and show you, how to set her up on it. But I mean, as you can see right here, she stands, pretty fine without one, but I'll show it with the stand. So I have placed her on the stand, and it's pretty good. I wasn't expecting it to work this well. It is a little bit interesting to put together, but the stand works, extends, things like that. But it has like this little notch here on the bottom, and what you do is you just hook it on there just like that. And you can place her in, I have her in this pose right now. I'll fix her up. But I have her almost where she's like jumping in midair. But it works super duper well. I love the stand. It's not like your typical Figma stand where it has like the little peg. This one works a little bit different, and I like that. So that was a review of the figure. It's crazy to say, guys, but I'm gonna say it right here and now. Yamato is my number one S.H. Figuart I've reviewed on the channel so far. I love how buttery smooth the articulation is. I can't say it enough. From the arms, the legs, the entire figure, let's just put it that way, is amazing. Like, I can't even describe it into words because it's that good. But it just works. Everything about this figure is spot on, from the articulation, the look, the accessories. The accessories alone are one of my favorite things additional from this figure. If you do not have this figure, go get it now, because I can already guarantee that she's going to skyrocket pretty soon. Everyone's gonna, want her pretty much because Kaido has been released, things like that. So, of course, you need the daughter of Kaido. That would be pretty amazing to also review here on the channel soon is Kaido. I have seen some pictures online and he looks amazing. But yeah, back at what I was getting at, this figure is, for me, a 10 out of 10. This is such an amazing S.H.Figuarts figure, and I mean, there's so much down the line, but as far as the One Piece category, she's my number one. But I am going to leave it here and say if you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. And if you like the content that you see here on the channel so far, be sure to subscribe. And be sure to follow me on my Instagram page. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. I'll catch you all on the next one.